A huge hello to all our viewers. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all have a great time. By the way, write in the comments under this video what you are doing during these holidays. I'm playing my favorite video games and making videos for you. And I don't do this alone, but, as always, with my friends from Digital Circus. And today, we will play ROBLOX, or rather, Pass Obby. There are as many as 700 stages on this map. How far do you think we will be able to walk today? Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss our new videos. Enjoy watching!
Oh my god, this is a very easy obby. I'm sure I can go 100 stages. I'll do it in this video. I don't understand why they came up with such a simple card. Any child will pass it. Yes, even my grandmother will pass this obby. Of course, I doubt that Pomni can do this. Her hands shake so much when she plays that it seems like an earthquake is starting.
Blah, blah, blah. Again, you start a quarrel. I won't fall for your stupid provocations. I came here to shoot a video and watch the game, comment on it, and tell something interesting to our viewers. So you can say whatever you want. I won't pay attention to it. And it's time for you to understand that no one needs these stupid conversations. Our viewers came to this video because of the game, and because of us, but definitely not because of the curse words you say every damn video. Enough!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down, Pomni. I was just joking. Don't take everything so personally. I'm trying to make the video a little more fun. I didn't want to offend you in any way. It's just a stupid joke. Funny, why are you always so angry about this?
I agree with you, Jax. Pomni, you're taking this too seriously. He's our friend. Why can't he joke with us, especially since he didn't say anything terrible? I think it was even funny. After all, no one forbids you to do the same. You can make fun of him too. And above us two, we are friends. And we can do it. And there is no need to be offended by this. There is nothing wrong with that.
Okay. You're right, guys. Sorry. I actually went a little overboard. I don't know what came over me. For some reason, I was very angry. Maybe because Jax always makes jokes about me. This is silly. I've proven a bunch of times that I'm not a noob. You remember how I won the argument with Jax, when I was able to complete Obby in 10 minutes. Why do they always make fun of me?
It's just a coincidence. I can also joke with others. Just for some reason, your name appeared in my head. It doesn't matter. The main thing is that you understand that I'm not doing this out of malice. This is just an attempt to entertain you and our viewers. Get some emotions from you.
Okay, now I got it. I'm sorry again if I reacted in the wrong way. Then, while Jax is trying to calm his sweaty hands and complete at least 30 stages, I suggest some of you tell a story or an interesting fact about this game.
Great! I'll tell you what Obby is. You probably understood the main point, so I'll tell you in detail. Obby in the world of ROBLOX are a kind of mini-games or levels that are purposefully created to test the dexterity, speed, and dexterity of the players. The name Obby comes from the word obby, which means obstacle. The essence of Obby is for the player to go through a series of challenges such as jumping, dodging, avoiding traps, and overcoming various obstacles in order to reach the finish line. Obby games on ROBLOX are extremely popular due to their accessibility and variety. Creating Obby is a kind of art where developers can express their imagination and creativity by creating levels that spark interest and engage players. Such games are often divided into different levels, where each next one becomes more difficult than the previous one. This creates a sense of progress and achievement for players, motivating them to overcome new challenges. Obby games can vary in style and theme. Some levels may have fantastical landscapes or be in the style of adventure worlds. Others may be built in abstract or sci-fi styles. One of the great things about Obby games on ROBLOX is their social aspect. Often levels are created for multiple players, allowing them to complete challenges together or compete against each other. This creates a fun and dynamic environment where players can help each other or even compete for first place on the leaderboard. Creating an Obby in ROBLOX is an important part of the community. Users create levels with unique designs, including various obstacles, puzzles, and visual effects. There is a huge variety of Obby levels, from easy and fun to extremely difficult ones that require precision and speed. In addition, ROBLOX provides Obby creation tools, making them accessible to a wide audience of users. These tools allow you to create not only levels with obstacles, but also add interesting gameplay elements such as hidden paths, secrets, or interactive parts of the level. Obby and Roblox have become popular not only because of their variety and entertainment, but also because of the ability for players to create their own levels and share them with other members of the community. This allows developers and players to take part in the creative process and share their ideas and skills with the world.
Wow, now I know a lot more about this mode. Cool. Well, now I want to tell my story. It is associated with the new year. I just love this holiday. It was the coldest and most magical day of the year, New Year. My story begins with how, in winter, I went to the village of my grandparents to spend a holiday with my family. The road there lay through a transparent white blanket of snow, which seemed to attract the eye to the fabulous beauty of winter. Arriving in the village, I was greeted by the smell of spruce and the aroma of mulled wine, which mixed with the smell of cookies freshly baked by my grandmother. The golden lights on the tree enveloped the room in warmth and comfort, as if they were captivating and inviting us to immerse ourselves in the magic of the holiday. The house was filled with joy and anticipation of the coming year. Father Frost and his granddaughter Snegurochka prepared gifts for all family members. They were so busy that they didn't even notice how I crept closer to look into the bag of gifts. Surrounded by the warmth of family, I heard my grandfather begin to tell the story of a most unusual new year. He remembered the time when something amazing happened in a distant village. This was the year when the whole world was immersed in snowy beauty. However, something incredible happened in the village. The snow began to melt ahead of time. Everyone was stunned by this strange incident. People began to worry that the new year might be in jeopardy. Then, in this moment of real magic, a mysterious figure appeared who introduced himself as Morozko. He promised to help, but only on the condition that they help him collect the special stars necessary to return winter to the village. People were dumbfounded, but agreed to help, and so began an exciting adventure in searching for stars. People overcame icy obstacles, looked for stars in fabulous places, and distributed goodness to those who found themselves in trouble. Each star found brought joy and warmth to the souls of people, and they understood that something amazing would happen this new year. Every day the adventures became more fun and exciting. Finally, the last star was found, and people came together to bring back winter. Morozko, thanks to the collected stars, was able to restore his strength and call on snow and frost to return winter to the village. That night the sky shone with thousands of stars, and the snow began to fall quietly and beautifully like starry fluff. People rejoiced, gave smiles to each other, gathered together to celebrate the return of winter and the onset of the new year. Having finished his story, the grandfather smiled and said, "All that matters on this special day is that we are together and that we have each other. After all, the new year is a time of miracles that happen when we are together and when goodness and love reign in our hearts." This story left warm memories in our hearts and the belief that even in the most unusual moments of our lives, magic comes. And we realized that the most valuable thing in the new year is not gifts, but love, happiness, and meeting new adventures with loved ones.
Cool. But now it's my turn? I also have a story. This new year turned out to be one of the most incredible and funniest in my life. It all started when my friends and I decided to celebrate it with a fantastic party. Spirits were high, costumes had already been purchased, and plans were drawn up with the most careful attention. We decided to gather at my house. All preparations were in full swing when suddenly something unexpected happened. The electricity went out. There were only candles left, and our party turned into a real adventure. The first thing that came to mind was something like the children's game, Look for Objects in the Dark. We randomly rummaged around the house looking for flashlights and candles. While searching, we found an old string light that we decided to use as a light fixture, and lo and behold, it worked. Now we stood in the twilight, surrounded by 1,000 lights from the old garland, which sparkled like a starry sky. It looked absolutely amazing, so we decided to leave it as is and continue with the party. But then the hour comes. How will we use the stove without electricity? It turns out we had a major culinary challenge. Cook dinner without using electricity. We started pulling all our culinary tricks out of our sleeves. What happened? Gas stove, coals, and outdoor grill. One of us remembered that we had barbecue skills, so we decided to play on the gas stove and have a grill party. The coals were laid out, the snacks were cut, and we began the cooking show. And then there was a knock on the door. Friends began to whisper, "Who could it be on a night like this without electricity?" We opened the door and saw a neighbor in a New Year's suit and wishing us a Happy New Year. It turned out that he had candles and a garland, and he decided to share the light. A neighbor joined our party, bringing with him incredibly tasty treats and a couple of gifts. In the end, we stood there, enjoying the barbecue, the light of the garland, and the funny stories of our neighbor. When the clock showed the approach of midnight, we gathered around the glowing garland and began to read the New Year's wishes, which each of us wrote down on a piece of paper. These were the most sincere, funny, and touching words that warmed our hearts. And then, when the clock struck midnight, a miracle happened. The electricity returned. We were amazed by this moment, as if the new year had brought us a real miracle. We charged our phones, turned on the music, and started dancing like there was no problem. Thus ended our most unusual new year. This evening taught us to value simplicity, adventure, and true friendship. He has become a legend among our memories, reminding us that even in the most incredible moments of life, something amazing can be found.
So guys, it's time to end the video. Jax was able to complete 93 stages, and this is an excellent result! Well done! And you, dear friends, subscribe to the channel. Like and write in the comments what game you want to see in the next video. Good mood to you all! Bye-bye!